Hello and welcome everybody. Right now we have somebody playing a very significant role in Chidiakhana. That is Prashant Naryanan sir. Hi sir.
Hi,
How are you doing?
I'm good, I'm good.
So, just to cut the corners, I would like to ask you the very first question: how it has been like on set? Because it has been a long time since you got shot for the movie. So, how it has been? If something in the film memory you have.
See, the thing is, because I don't do too much of work, I have recollections of every day that I've shot. I don't do too much of work, I just do very specific work. I do work which excites me. I don't do run of the mill stuff, I do things which are special. And if my name is associated with some film, you must understand that, that it must be something really special, and that is the only reason why I'm there in one of the major parts of the film. And for me, this film, because after Isak, this is what I am doing after a very different kind of a role which I played in Isak, where I'm playing a Malayali Naxalite in that, and from there I'm playing in Chidiakhana a person who's associated with politics. He's actually like a gunda in this.
The villain you're playing here.
Yeah, who's actually Namdev's assistant and
The bad guy, the bad cop.
the kind of thing, and how he kind of has a change of heart as because for the kids, poor kids. It was important that this particular ground that they play football in needed to be saved, and they had to beat a very superior team in a particular match. So we had a time constraint also about preparing these people for a very huge match. So there I am playing somebody who teaches them some tricks of football and
Of course.
yeah.
So since you mentioned you prefer to do very limited amount of work, but the amount of work you do, you feel involved in that.
Yes.
So how relatable is that character for you? Do you feel that you would jump the similar graph in the real life if you would have been in the same situation, or you feel like that you actually put your shoes in somebody's
See, as an actor, Vaishnavi, it is very important that you are constantly putting yourself in somebody else's shoes.
Of course.
I do not take back anything, whatever I do in front of the camera back home. I don't believe in all these method acting and thinking about your character so much and all that. I don't, because when you come onto a set, it's a very practical atmosphere where you have to finish a job. It's a job, and it's something which you have to do it most effectively with the least amount of time. So that the producer is not stressed about you, the director is not stressed about you, and you do a really good job. So
but usually the job like that consists of the involvement of that involves a lot of art in it, so that involves certain amount of emotion. So saying that we are completely detached of this, how
I do it like that. See, now Chidiakhana for me is almost like my 50-second film, and apart from the other things that I keep doing on the web or in my earlier career where I've done a lot of television work. So if I do not detach myself from the kind of things that I do, I would be in a mental asylum by now, because the kind of work that I've done.
So attachment is there.
Only to a point where it is restricted to the set. I don't, it's not like I carry my work back home. I don't have that kind of patience in me. I switch on, I switch off, and I go back home. Yeah. So,
experience talks.
Yeah.
So with the director, usually when actors are they have a lot of involvement with the project, so usually there is some sort of conflict, you cannot be always on the same page with somebody else's mind.
Yeah.
So how it has been? Were you guys on the same page always, or there was some time a mismatch?
When a writer and a director write a scene, there's a certain particular pitch that they have written the scene in. So when an actor reads the script and when he understands the geographic location where it is being shot, that pitch could go here or there. So it is now up to the writer, the director, and the actor to come to a consensus of how to make this scene, what you've written in some AC atmosphere somewhere, to kind of have the same sort of impact when you're shooting in a place where there are like
Sunlight.
500 people, the sun is going down,
Of course.
there's no AC, it's hot, it's miserable, but you have to kind of project that particular thing. So
Wow.
maybe in those kind of times, maybe there could be some sort of discussions, but there's never, with Manish especially, there has never been anything which could be called an altercation or which could be called a confrontation, which happens because he's a very sensible person and he respects my talent like that, and so I don't think during the course of this film there has been any sort of anything complicated like that. I mean, in fact, I'm always the director's actor right on set, and I don't come on set late, and I don't do all these things. I don't do all these idiotic things. I just come and do my work and go home.
And since it's only 3 days to go, so how excited you are?
The Chidiakhana has been, one of the things that has been in my mind since quite a long time, because it is one of those films which I consider very special, and I think the kind of role that I'm playing in this is quite different from a lot of things that I've done, and for me, every role that I do is very special because I do very less work like that. I don't. So every work that I do is very less, and this is like for me one of the things that it's a very unique thing. I've done quite unique stuff, and so this goes in the category of all the unique things that I've done, and I'm very excited about Chidiakhana because it's a very golden-hearted person who I'm playing in this, and I think I just from somewhere deep down I feel it will work in entertaining the audience to a very, very beautiful level.
Of course, that's like not even needed to be said.
Yeah.
So thanks a lot for talking to us.
Yeah, Vaishnavi.
And it was a pleasure having you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Bye.